Hey everyone, how's it hanging? Let's give this a go. Hope you're doing well. It's been roughly 2 or 3 days since I last played, but here we are. We made it to the township of Ullasil, ancient land of golden sorceries. We also went and defeated good old Artorias, and here we have these kinda infested, bloat-headed humans. Or what I imagine were once humans. And of course the dark magic sorcerers they have with them. Have to be very careful in here. These are deceptive enemies. You can see the little lunge attack. It hits much earlier than you would think. And indeed, the bonfire was kindled to its maximum of 20 flasks. I had forgotten that with the rite of kindling you can take it up to 20. I thought it was just 15. I wonder why. I have to watch out for the bleed build-up. Still no Zweihander. Okay, interesting. That's fitting, considering the area. There are a good handful of items that I've yet to pick up throughout the main game, and honestly, that's fine. I'm not going to fret over every egg that I have to break for this omelet to happen. Woo! You may have heard the faint, shrill shrieking in the background. Oh god. We should get a surprise here. A visitor. If memory serves, which it should. Hello. Oh. Ooh. Have to watch out. And of course, always expect a trap in here, yeah. Hey. But yeah, how's it going? I hope you are well. I'm fine. Thank you for asking. I'm just a little sad over the fact that we are almost done with the game. It won't be long. Just this DLC, one more boss to go, and then Gwen himself, and we're just over and done with it, really. It's been a pleasant journey. Managed to keep an upload schedule, which was quite fantastic. Can we hit him from here? We can. Okay, didn't get the pyromancy flame up to max. Yeah, there's the carving. Hui! There's wacky items that everyone loves to use. I pumped the souls we got from Artorias and upgraded our strength by 1 point. Don't really know why it's not necessary anymore. Oh yeah, and you can notice that we're still part of the gravelord servant covenant. Somehow, even after killing Nito, you're still a member of it. He's a merciful ruler. The Black Phantom is gonna make things a little tricky. Yes, indeed. Well, first, let's grab this one. Think you can jump on this one, yeah. A shroom. Okay, there it is. Now, you may be wondering why Gidro, why, but you'll find out soon enough. There should be a developer message somewhere near. Oh! Ooh! Yeah, I believe it's behind that guy. But where is this third one that keeps shooting? As you can see, let there be light. You shine a light and this opens. And it's not a mimic. And in here, very obscure, a silver pendant. Artorias' Medal of Commendation. Seems flashy, right? Yeah, deflects the dark magic. A little underused in, well, in every regard. Useful for the final boss, of course. But I always liked to try and use it in PvP environments. Didn't often work because of the, well, latency, but bonus points for originality. That's a mimic. Was a mimic. Another carving. They don't actually auto-add them here. Huh, interesting. Get a little peek. You can see it's kinda consumed by the abyss. It's really eerie in a way. Like, sure, the atmosphere on this area is... I don't know, I always found it quite interesting. It has a kind of a sinister undertone to it in a way. And here we have our first dark magic spell. On the brink of madness. Inflict physical damage. Lore implications, of course, more tied to the human nature or something along those lines, but that's where everyone to draw their own conclusions from. And the physical damage, I believe, was a hidden stat on those things. That doesn't scale with anything, if memory serves. And as far as I can tell, that's pretty much all of it. I think the Black Phantom went and fucked off. This tower used to have a mimic. Mayhaps it still does. No, not a mimic. They changed it around then, okay. A slab? How many is that? We have 4, wow. And there he is. Marvelous Kester. Bloodborne man. Ooh. Almost fell there. Wacky moves. Yeah, he was to have a Zweihander, but in the end he didn't. Bye, idiot. I think he might have some special dialogue now if we go and talk to him, which we have to. Well, no, we don't have to, but I will once there's a shortcut available. Alright. Onwards we go then. This bridge. What you laughing at? And here we can see the area to where we... Oh, phew! Excuse me. That's a sneeze. Yeah. You can tell it becomes increasingly, like, corrupt the lower you head, or the deeper you go. And here, a special enemy. He's got like, his eyes are pulsating. I imagine those are eyes anyway. Don't know what the difference is. 720 souls. Let's see about their ordinary cousins. Oh, hey, fuck off. Well, that's fantastic. He just whiffed. Okay. Ah. Let's give this a go. As you can see, it just completely deflects the magics. Maybe the timing on it is more forgiving than I thought. Let's try. Yeah, okay. So as long as those golden things are going on, you must get the invulnerability. Or rather, the deflection. Very handy considering Manus's attacks. Some of his spells are quite brutal. You can dodge them, like, easily enough after a few tries, but still, using the thing adds a lot of flavor to the fight. That guy's gonna one-shot me. Luckily I can two-shot him. Souls for our troubles. This was not a secret? No. Yeah, here you can see the abyss goop. I really like the color. You can see it's the same hue that Artorias' armor and cloth kind of have going on. I think he dropped from somewhere. Yeah. Hey. Okay. Interesting. Oh. Pulled back on the controller. And this was a nasty surprise from what I remember. No? Not him, but over yonder. Hey, 2 of them. Okay, that's nice. Got a better view of the area coming up ahead. Oh. It's really kind of like empty. My first impressions with the DLC, when I went through it, that one isn't even heralded with a message. I don't quite know. I enjoy it, but I wish there was more. I wish it was more deeper. And here we are at the starting area of this area. Double worded. I think you have to go and cut that soon. But yeah, another route. Easily missed, this one. You go up. Up. And where you dumpstered the sorcerer. From here, you head over here. Just chilling by the fire. Hack the Mimic. And you get Dark Bead. Ooh, this spell. Let me take a sip of the coffee while we check it out. Successive is a wrong word to use here. Fires a spread of those orbs. You can, like, absolutely insta-gip people with it. If you manage to make all the shots, whoa, land. Which, I mean, I wouldn't say it's easy, but it's not exactly the hardest thing either. Whoops, crap. Pulled the brakes, but a little too late. Dark magic in general is just very powerful. Understandable, but I feel like it makes some of the other spells quite redundant. We will get to that a little later. You can hear the shouting and the shrill screams at the distance. Very eerie. No enemies here. No ambushes. Crest key. Was this for... Who was it for? I mean, yeah, and I forgot to mention, of course we have to kill Kalameet. I can't remember what that's for. Is that for Goff's door? Has to be. Ooh, a blue slab. Don't mind if I do. Enchant my falchion with that. for my mage build. Would be funky if these windows would just collapse. Yeah, and there we have the nightmare enemy. Oh god. I have to be careful. And I saw some other enemies as well, but I didn't quite recognize which ones they were. Jesus. It's about to get interesting. But let's try and see if this is indeed Goth's key. I'll see you there. Indeed. Now, one of the 4 knights.
A visitor, have we? Thou must be the one who freed Artorius. That old friend he was. Thanks to thee, he left this world with honor intact. And here I am, retired and blind. Of little help to thee, I'm afraid.
I mean, you have to get these. It's only 5 souls. Support your local entrepreneurs.
If thou seekest to explore this domain, be wary of a black dragon. I fear thee no match for this terrible beast. There's very little to be said. What good is a dog with no hares to hunt? But I'm lucky to be alive, I suppose. There's very... But I'm lucky. Farewell, human. Lead thy life as thou seest fit. Well, that comes...
Can't remember. Actually, yeah, now I do remember. You have to effectively anger Kalameet to have him help you. So let's see if we can make that happen.
Oh, you. You have quite some nerve. Or are you just thick? Fine then. What is it that you need? Did you really slay Knight Artorius? I'd heard the Abyss found him first, but even still, that's absolutely treacherous. Yes, magnificently so. Believe it or not, Ulysses has brought the Abyss upon itself, fooled by that toothy serpent. They upturned the grave of primeval man and incited his ornery wrath. What could they have been thinking? But to you and I, it's all ancient history. You have to ask yourself, does it really matter? Well, I've had enough of you. Well...
Well then. I think the voice actor also portrayed Jura from Bloodborne and Vendrick in Dark Souls 2. I'll leave confirmation on the screen.
I'll be seeing you if you survive your travels.
But he made a huge mistake fucking with the wrong guy. Well, I better not die grabbing his stuff. Sorry. I completely missed his death quote there. Are you coming? Hey. Hey. You are. Oof, that could have killed me, I think. No. Ooh. Alrighty then. Best to just block them and then attack. Maybe I have enough power to one-shot them with a, yeah, one-handed attack. Nice. Got a bit of a lumber work going on in here. And these abyss goops. But let's pick up Kester's item. Oh, oh. Of course, a bit of an homage to a beloved item, this one. The Curse of Chester. It's like a fat minister kind of thing going on. Kinda. Where's my own hood? Haven't upgraded it, sadly. And then... yeah... I would absolutely love it if it wasn't for the rose and the lapel. It's got like a interesting holster at the back. It's kind of a trench coat look. A cool scarf. Too many belts. But the freaking rose, I don't know, it just sticks out like a sore thumb to me. I like this pilgrim look. Whack. Now, I have equipped these because soon we will have to get the heck out of Dodge. Always a joy rolling through these things. The frame rate does take some dips here, seemingly. The area looks a lot less kind of mysterious without the permanent dream-like fog to it that you have in the current timeline. But yeah, once you head down here... oh boy. Thought I heard an enemy. As you can see, this would be that eventually turns out to be the lake where you fight the Hydra. Which would lead Undead Parish being built that away, and the Undead Burg being built that away. You can... and this is... yeah, it's so nice piecing these things together. Now there is some goodie items somewhere over yonder, but you can't grab them all. You can, however, read this warning. Let's hope I can bail if worse comes to pass. Yep, I'm leaving. And at the end of that valley, if you make it there, I think there was a hint that kinda... I think it states, if only Hawkeye Goff were here. And then you go like, Dad! Black Dragon! Help! He's bullying me. Where? Got the white branches on the hands of these things. Can make connections to the white branch items. Hey! That's a little rude. Come on then. Oh yeah, and here's his weapon of choice. Perhaps the wood down in the valley is for his carvings.
Tomorrow, is the Black Dragon posing me duress? Yes, I thought as much. He's called Kalameet. Ferocious dragon indeed, even mighty Anna Londa dared not provoke his ire. I see little good coming from this, but thy intent is to persevere to the bitter end.
To the bitter end.
Good, good. What is bravery without a dash of recklessness? I've taken a liking to thee, and I owe thee much for thy service to Artorias. Now, watch, and see how Goth hunts dragons. Yes. A truer shot was never loosed. That bat will be grounded for a good spell. The rest is in thine hands. I await good tidings. Dragon slaying. Knighthood's highest calling.
That's a lovely line.
Hello there. What of Kalameet? He is an ancient dragon. Skywood or no, he will not be put down easily. Dragons shall never be forgotten. We knights fought valiantly, but for every one of them, we lost 70 of our own. Exhilaration, pride, hatred, rage. The dragons teased out our dearest emotions. Thou will understand one day. At our twilight, old thoughts return in great waves of nostalgia.
Tell me about it. I'm 25 and it's already happening.
I suspect thou hast taken a gander at it, but the dark of the abyss, which swallowed poor Artorias, threatens to devour our entire land of Ulyssil. It seems that this dire fate is unavoidable, but seduced by a dark serpent or no, they awoke that thing themselves and drove it mad. One's demise is always one's own making. If thine wish is to succeed poor Artorias and challenge the spread of the dark, then thou must face Manus, father of the abyss. The dark emanates from Manus himself. Even if this land shall expire, thou may be able to prevent further corrosion. But even so, one day the flames will fade, and only dark will remain, and even a legend such as thyself can do nothing to stop that. Now, do not mistake my words. I cherish my work. Wood carving is a nuanced art. I would have much to talk about with that blacksmith. In truth, how is the old chap, I wonder? Still hammering away, I should hope.
Ah, too cute. And a nuanced art indeed. I mean, this thing's a freaking work of art. Wow. Imparts an emotion. Pieces of art.
Very good.
Hell yes. Very good. Okay, excuse me. Now before we trace the steps of Artorias and challenge the abyss, let's make good on the promise to kill the dragon. It's a fine cutscene, since the character is allegedly blinded and he still lands that shot and just absolutely dumpsters the dragon. But that blindness is, well, might not be what it seems. Come on, puppy. Don't aggro. Thanks. It's so nice of him. Bit of a forgiving hitbox there, but that's fine. I suspect it's going to take me 2, 3, maybe even 4 tries. I never found him to be easy. In fact, I always ended up using the Darkwood Grain Ring to make dodging a little easier on that fight. Well, not always, but... Oof. Well, that's always a shame. 2 enemies at once. Let's use a humanity. I seem to be subconsciously expecting to use 20 pieces of Estus in this fight. And yeah, don't be mistaken, you can't hang around in this area, or rather go up here when the fight starts. I mean, you can, it's your call of course, but no good comes of it. I don't think we'll need a crystal lizard right now. Let's do this. That's a mistake. This move. I always get hit by this one. Not this time it seems. That's the one that kinda prompts me to use the Darkwood Grain Ring. Ooh. Trickier than I remember. This move. Yeah. Ear rape. Oh, okay, that's a little uncouth. I apologize. Tail cut is definitely something that awards an interesting item here. Oh. But I always find it difficult to detach it without a highly vertical weapon. Can't remember what used to be my normal cutting stick for it. In fact, I mean, I'm not gonna stress it, but it would be of course nice to go for it. So I'll try to get it, but if the W is achievable without it, then that's fine. Ooh, my timing on these dodges is pretty bad. But no lie, it's been many a moon since I fought this guy. And of course, being one of the later DLC bosses, I think he's among the bosses that I've fought the least. I remember everyone regarding him as quite the difficult being. Hey. That move. Freaking dragon power slap. Oi. He's very mobile. This is where I remember on my first go the lack of mobility really bit me in the ass. Because medium rolling through this was a pain. Do remember though that this was my first Souls game. Alright then. See, going for the tail is, well, it seems difficult. I always found it to be the case. Woo! Was that a bleach proc? I think it was. I think there was a move where he flies up and kinda plummets down to the ground. Whoa. Which made the tail cut quite easy. Oh. Well, the beast has been slain. And for your efforts, the fabled Calamity Ring. Receive double damage. Yeah. Strange of them to give that to you. So level 1/5 only. Calamity Ring. New game +7. Permanently gravelorded. Aggression challenge run. No hits. speedrun. I'm sorry. It's all of a great hero. And if only Hawkeye were here. A freaking man, my dude. Let's leave this place. Report our triumph. The tail cut on Kalameet provides you with the... I think it was the obsidian greatsword. Basically a, well, petrified hunk of dragon breath. With a... it's a two-handed greatsword. I don't think it was a... no, it's not an ultra. It can't be, judging by the size of it. With a strong attack that kinda plunges it on the ground and produces an area of area of effect. Let's try that again. Area of effect explosion. But hello, God.
Thou hast defeated Kalameet. Wondrously played. Lord Gwyn's blessing upon thee. That beast will never take to the skies again. Ah, this great bow, I shan't need it, but no dragons to hunt. I know not if a human could even operate it. But here, thy need outweighs mine.
Yeah, makes very little sense.
Do not...
Yeah, well, that's that then.
Farewell, proud human. May every honor be bestowed upon thee.
Wow. I like him. He is easy to like. I'll give him that. Now, where are you hiding? Why are you running? Goff's great bow. Yeah. For dragon slaying. Only Goff had the strength to wield it. It's pretty cool, huh? Well, that's probably all we have for today. And next time, tune in to see whether we can tackle the spread of the abyss. Let's get that strength up. I don't know if I'll ever play the character again, but why not? But yeah, thank you for joining me on this journey. And there's not a whole lot of it left, so keep tuning in every other day. I'll see you next time then, okay? Take care of yourself, and let's do this. Bye-bye!